Hey, hi, everybody. We have Davis Mills here. We'll just start with questions. Just a reminder to please use the raised hand function in your participants tab. We'll go with Jacob Rayburn first. Jacob, go ahead.
Hey, Davis. Good to see you on the field and healthy. And wondering, kind of connected to that, was it noticeable to you that it took a bit of time to get in sync and feel comfortable out there, given what had happened the past week or so?
I wouldn't say necessarily like for me, it felt like we started off slow. I just felt we felt a little out of rhythm on offense in that first half. Felt like the team really responded in the second half, but I mean, it was a little too late. We got to keep that urgency that we felt in the second half and just kind of use it the rest of the year now.
Next question is from RJ Abadia. RJ, go ahead.
Davis, you had a chance to watch the first game and obviously play in this one. What is standing out to you about third down? It just seems like kind of a sticking point for you guys early in the season.
I mean, nothing in particularly. I'd like to go back and see the film, but I mean, obviously our third down conversion rate is not where we want it to be. We have a lot of weapons on the edge. We have a really good offensive line and backs. I mean, really just going and watching film, preparing for next week. Hopefully we can end up and be more successful on third down.
And then just the last one for me, how sharp did you feel your pre-snap reads and decision-making were, given what Colorado likes to throw at people?
I felt pretty good out there. Obviously, it was protected really well. They obviously did bring those funky looks that you talked about. Colorado liked to mix it up, throw in some pressures and some weird looks up front. But, I mean, I thought we handled it well. My reads, I mean, obviously they're bringing pressure, so I wasn't able to get, like, through full progressions. But I thought we had chances, just need to execute a little better.
But pre-snap, you felt pretty good about your game today?
Yes, managing protections, pre-snap kills. I didn't really have any play clock issues. I thought we handled everything well pre-snap and before the ball was snapped. Yeah.
Thanks.
Next question is for Troy Clarity. Go ahead.
Take us through your week and what you had to go.
You cut out the second half. It was definitely a very odd week for me. Got news. We had a false positive test on Saturday of last week. So I was in isolation until I was let out. We had talks with the counties all week. They didn't approve our initial request to get out of isolation just because we didn't have enough info. But I still tested throughout the week, ended up coming back, having a couple negative PCR COVID tests, and then eventually the talks with the county went well, and I was cleared out Thursday night right before a walkthrough, but I mean, wasn't able to participate in the walkthrough, so we got one Friday morning, and then, I mean, I was up to date, was still in all the meetings. I was still ready to play, just wasn't out there practicing with the team the first couple of days, but I thought we had a walkthrough Friday morning, then we had a really good practice Friday night. Looked really good, and I felt prepared. So practice-wise, definitely odd to be not out there the first couple of days, but I thought we did well at responding to what was going on and coming out and play here today.
Next question is for Rusty Simmons. Go ahead, Rusty.
Davis, you just hit on a bunch of this, but as much as you can do mentally, how difficult is it to go a week with only one practice and preparing for a game?
I mean, I'd say it's not too bad. The hardest part is really just going out and getting those live reps of practice of seeing our scout team run their defensive looks. I'm able to do a lot just through like film study and stuff outside of practice. But I mean, missing out on some of those reps during practice definitely affects it. But I mean, I thought I saw it better than I initially thought after the game. So looking back on it, it wasn't too bad.
And then I was going to ask, I know it's only been a couple minutes here, but you guys aren't used to going into the home locker room with a loss. What's been the immediate reaction from the guys?
I mean, it's tough. Everyone, I mean, we're keeping our heads high, but really echoing the call. We want everyone to remember this feeling. I thought we started off too slow today, and that urgent feeling we felt in the second half when we were behind, I thought we were playing some of our best football. We just really need to bring that to the first half of next week and keep riding on it.
Thanks, Davis.
Next question is for Harold Gutman. Harold, go ahead.
David, where did you actually watch the Oregon game? And then also just, I guess, how, there's only a limited number of games this season. It's such a shortened season anyway. How frustrating is it to have to miss the first one?
I watched the Oregon game from my hotel room up in Oregon. So I traveled with the team and then ended up getting called out of it right before actually the team meal, like earlier in the afternoon. So I watched the game from my hotel room and then again on film and stuff. But can you repeat the second part of the question again? Sorry.
Yeah, just, I mean, it's such a short season to begin with. Just, how frustrating was it to have to watch the first game?
I mean, it was tough. Obviously, I want to maximize the most I can do out of these 7 games that we have. But, I mean, being held out of the first one, it was a little out of my control. I'm not able to do it. All I was able to do was respond to what's ahead.
Yeah, just what was it? I mean, this is your first game kind of playing without fans in the stadium. What was that experience like?
I mean, different, obviously, because there's no fans. We still pumped in that ambient noise at the certain decibel that's allowed. So, I mean, that obviously simulates a little bit of that crowd noise, but it's definitely different with the fans. But, I mean, it just puts the onus on us as players to keep up the energy and really go out and execute.
All right. Thanks very much, Davis. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.